Now, I totally get it. This is a video that's directly against me, but I don't want to make a clear statement so I can move on from all of this. Plus, it will be pretty awkward or even considered as insincere or fake if this video came out right after I got in trouble because of this. So without further ado, let's get started. I don't think many of you know, but back in 2020 when I got my first rate, which is this level, someone did point out that a pretty large portion of it was taken from this level by Paganini. But surprisingly, the creator didn't really get mad at me for that. He even said congrats on it, which I'm honestly really grateful because he has every right to make a big deal out of this, but he chose not to. He also said I could keep this level as it is, which I really appreciate. Now, this is awkward because this level appeared on Woolsey's channel and he seems to like the level as well. He even said this could be pretty high on the featured list, which I feel obviously really happy about it back then, despite the fact that half of the level isn't even mine. The other half is inspired from a design in this level, which to me isn't exactly taking the whole thing, but you guys may think the opposite. Now, moving on to this level. The bowl part has that one design from this level. I guess I wasn't caught because people think every glow level looks the same anyway. Now, I think there's a reason why I had the habit of taking design from other levels at that point. It's because I'm getting the recognition for something I'm not good at. I'm really grateful for all the attention I got, but at the end of the day, I wasn't too happy about it because the work is not really mine, which explains why the more I move forward, the more I try to detach myself from the glow style because I don't feel like having a whole career based on taking design from others. Therefore, I started doing other styles, which led to something I call an identity crisis. During this time, I tried a lot of styles and I saw this level. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a huge JL fan, so I play pretty much everything he made. So it was pretty quick for me to realize that this tree was just directly taken from this level. And I kind of use that as justification for me using this asset in my level. Like, imagine if I get caught using this, I can argue that, well, there's an epic rated level with this asset. Why am I the only one taking the blame? Something like that. So I started using the tree a lot in my levels in 2021 and some other assets as well. Now, Yuki, if you're watching this video, I apologize if what I did make you think it's okay to use assets in levels. I remember you did that a lot back then. In 2022, I tend to depend less on these assets. There are some assets that I don't even remember where I took it from anymore. If anyone recognizes these, please let me know. In 2023, I tend to stay pretty clean from everything. There are 3 levels that have assets, but I managed to recreate all of that. I also found my styles, so my identity crisis was over, I guess. Now, fast forward to July 2024, I just decided to come back and update this level because apparently it has a lot of downloads and it's a good level. So I kind of don't want a few assets to ruin the whole thing. So I updated it. Now, I wanted to do more, but I guess I wasn't that motivated, so I start making new levels instead. Fast forward to a few days ago when I was talking to my friends about the creator leaderboard. For some reason, I wanted to bring this topic to the table. And after this conversation, I realized how high of a position I'm in right now. And in that moment, I decided I would go back and fix as much as possible. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that levels with IDs below 18 millions can't be updated like by myself. I need permissions from other mods to do that. So I've been trying to replace the assets gradually, like I remade the trees and more. And after having the permissions, I will update the levels. Now, I do want to say that at this point, I'm capable of making hits by myself without having to take assets from other people. And I'm also really glad that the majority of my levels that have assets didn't get too many downloads. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here making this video. Even though I've stopped doing this a long time ago, I still want to apologize to the people that respect me as a creator, and I will try to replace the assets I've taken without permissions. I also want to send a message to other creators who did the same thing I did. I'm definitely not the only one here. Please just go ahead and admit your mistakes before getting exposed. I feel like there's a clear line between admitting your mistakes before getting exposed and after getting exposed. I don't recommend anyone to have their entire career based on stealing from others. It's just not okay to do that. And yeah, that's the mistakes I made as a creator. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.